with today's Sub Request Sunday stream. Gonna be playing some Yoshi's Cookie. So let me just share that on all the social medias and we'll hop into the game. Yeah, basically we're going to be working on... I do apologize for the coloring. So the background of this is supposed to be pink, not white, but because of the weird color thing that my composite HDMI adapter does, you know, it doesn't quite work out. But anyway, let's hop in. So now, let's see now. I'm going to set this to 10, that to high, and that off. And then hold up on the D-pad and hit select. There we go. And then here we can go from levels 11 and up, which is what we're going to be working on. So current goal is to kind of make it through everything from 11. We're going to go B music. Yeah, so we're basically just going to be spending some time playing through all the levels that we can. Is there some way to speed up? Hey Aaron, Yoshi, welcome in. Making a cookie for you. I mean, we're technically working on levels 11 and later, so no cookies. Oh, is B holding B speeding it up? Yeah, well, okay. B button speeds up. That's awesome. A lot of this right now, but how's it going, Iron Yoshi? I haven't seen you in a while. Already got a pizza cooking. Oh, nice. What kind of pizza? Probably don't need a cookie. I mean, you always need a cookie. See, actually beating one of these levels is difficult just because, like, it's all based on DiGiorno 3 meat stuffed crust. Pepperoni sausage beef. Sounds nice. Because you just end up... Oh, here we go. Got it. Because you end up just not getting the stuff you need. Because, like, just getting to the point of that is fine. I mean, once you get to that point of that, it's not like it's difficult. It's just you're waiting for being able to do stuff. Okay. Way to get the stuff you need. As it goes. Yeah, I have so in Canada, DiGiorno is called Delissio. I don't know why it has a different name. It just does. But yeah, I actually have a pepperoni pizza in the freezer. Might have later. Either maybe later today, maybe tomorrow. I don't know yet. We'll see. But yeah. Okay, we got this here. Or not. Yeah, we got this. Try looking for the DiGiorno pepperoni and bacon stuffed crust with bacon in the... Ooh. Bacon in the crust. That sounds good. Only had it once. Yeah, I don't think I've even seen that. I mean, don't know for certain whether or not that's even available in Canada. Stuff isn't always available everywhere. Okay, we're gonna get down to just a blooper and a shell. Okay, we're getting rid of the blooper and then the goat. Oh, not quite all the booze. Got rid of those. Only had once. D&D is fun. It is, yeah. Definitely agreeing with you there. Okay, so need a shell right now. I think something that this would make this game better, because like at this point where you're just like waiting to get the right stuff, is if once you got rid of a certain type, like let's say you get rid of the booze or whatever, that would stop giving you booze. Because otherwise what happens is you're just ending up, yeah, waiting for the right stuff. There we go. Yoshi cookies get rid of like anything though. That was a nice start. I mean, we're pretty consistently getting the nice starts, and then just being stuck on the rest. Kill off a character only to revive in the future. Interesting. But the Yoshi cookies are nice because they can just clear a full row or column, regardless of what it is. Okay. I'm curious to see what my score is going to end up being here. That's the thing though. The fact that it can go endlessly means like even doing like the, because doing the normal game goes up to round 10 and then it's like, you know, you beat the, congrats, you beat the game type thing. You have to enter like, you know, do the right stuff to be able to go here to like round 11 and later. But by like delaying it, you could theoretically max out the score eventually with even in those first 10. Okay, you're heading out? Okay, you have a good time. Thanks for stopping by, and have a good one. Okay. And then what was I saying? Okay, so Yoshi cookies are like a wild card, but it still needs to be everything else in the row needs to still be a set. That is good to know. And yeah, okay, okay, we need... Okay. There we go, got it. Got it. Stage. Okay. Do we get more shells coming in? There's really other shells at the beginning. Think about it. No, that can't be right. Can we only get or is it? Then we can only get rid of shells with the Yoshi cookie. That's interesting. That's actually clever. Let's see now. There we go. And we need to fill up one of those things to get a Yoshi cookie. Oh, that is... really fascinating. Huh, now what do we do here? So right now we're just kinda trying... Oh, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, so the shell we need to get rid of with the Yoshi cookie. There we go. Got it. That one took a little while. What do we got next now? Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's all about having the shell somewhere where you can get rid of it relatively easy. If possible. Gotcha. Ooh, nice. Got that one clear pretty quickly. Round 12. Awesome. Count through round 11. Let's see what we've got next. No, that didn't work out. It's all about figuring out like the order stuff happens in and getting rid of the oh. That's kind of the problem. Yeah. Shell is definitely the biggest issue. I mean, if we can limit how much stuff there is otherwise, that definitely helps. Which we do as best as we can. Okay. But there's only so much you can do. Okay. That was not what I intended to do. Oh, that was also not the best maneuver. You gotta do what you gotta do. Obviously, the longer you keep the game going, you know, the more chance you'll have to eventually succeed. As long as you don't let it build up too much, you can keep going. Well, I was doing decent there until I wasn't. Okay. Yeah. Very easy to let junk just start building up and then you're like, okay, what do I do now? Okay. 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 So what we want to do... Ah, no, that's not what we wanted to do. What am I doing now? My brain just decided to stop working randomly. Okay. So we got a boo and a shell. Get rid of that boo. The bloopers coming in. There we go. Now I just need to get rid of... There we go. Actually, we seem to get what we actually need once the shell is gone. So, like, I'm thinking my first strategy should generally be... Well, yeah, getting, like, the junk level down, but then... working on getting a Yoshi cookie, because I think it's one of those things on the side fills up that I get a Yoshi cookie. And once I get a Yoshi cookie, once that's the case, do what I can to get rid of the shell. There we go. And then it's just a matter of getting rid of the junk, which, like I said, yeah, we seem to actually, once we get rid of the shell, we seem to actually get what we need. Okay. Here we control getting the... okay, awesome. Got rid of the Yoshi. Awesome. Yeah, that's definitely the strategy that seems to work. Chunk of our junk, as will that. Nothing. Okay. Here we're not. Get down to just 2 and I can. Yeah, because the main issue, or at least one of the main issues, seems to be just like accidentally using. Oof. Okay. It's getting out of hand. Okay. What do we got now? Yeah, those are all just going away. Get rid of the boos and the bloopers. Get rid of the Goombas. Now, part of the issue is where the shell appears, or the Yoshi, because there it's going to get rid of, yeah, the blooper right when it lands. There's nothing I can do about that. Ah, crap. Yeah, we're dead. At that point, there was nothing I could do. Okay. Let's try again. That was a mistake. No, mistakes got made. Okay, we're ready for everything except the mushroom here. Okay, not getting rid of anything here, and now here we get rid of everything except the mushroom, and, well, the shell, of course. That's a given. Then we're not getting rid of that. Yeah, now we just have the shell and the blooper. Okay, now just a shell and a boo. Shell and a Goomba. Back to a shell and a mushroom. So you seem to be caught in a loop of sorts. Ah, crap. If I'd done that better, I could have actually finished the round there. I don't know if I could have done anything there. Obviously this requires, you know, I don't know, like, the logic of this game makes sense to me, but in the heat of the moment, it's just like, my brain's like, what do? It's really quite fascinating. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha, you bastard. Okay. Stage 5. Okay, see that point is pretty simple, where we just have a shell and one other thing. Then it's a matter of keeping at that point. Until we can get a Yoshi cookie, and then hoping that stuff is lined up correctly to use the Yoshi cookie on like here it's not. That was in fact not great use of the Yoshi cookie. this again. I should be able to manipulate it. I just need to better understand its behavior. Okay. Okay, we got this now. Okay, we got this stage completely. Awesome. Okay. Okay. What do we want here now? Let's combine them and then do that. There we go. Got everything except for the blooper. Get rid of those. Okay. Well, that was a waste of Yoshi cookies. Gotcha. Now it's just a matter of getting rid of that Goomba. Okay, now everything. Awesome. Awesome. Just gonna take it one step at a time. Gotcha. Yeah, well, that wasn't a great situation. There we go, got rid of the shell. And we're done. I'm not sure what exactly my goal is for today. Like how far I want to try and get. Definitely want to get as far as I can. Awesome. No. Keep seeing better moves after it's too late. There we go. That's what we need, though. Gotcha. Well, my brain kind of froze there. Xerxes, welcome in. Thank you for that host. How's it going? How are you doing? Okay, let's try that again. But without the dying. I feel like the dying was the main flaw in our strategy there. As it so often is. Okay, we're getting a good start. Just... need to maintain. No worries, doing alright. I'm doing okay. Yeah, just playing some Yoshi's Cookie here. Just having some fun. All that. Ooh. It's definitely a tricky game, though. Good to hear. Yeah, good to hear as well that you're doing alright. Haven't played this in years. Ah, yeah. Yeah, but I got 2 people voting for it for Sub Request Sunday, which put it to the top of the queue. Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. Hey, Todd the cat. Love broken games? What do you mean by broken games? Gotcha. Stage 10. Thank you, thank you. Gotcha. We have blue there, the rest of it doesn't line up nicely. Okay, let's get the... get rid of that. Nice, got it. Sometimes it's all dependent on whether you get the thing from the left or the top first. Xerxes is just, you know, first in chat. I think they were just asking how you're doing because you came in and such. It's, you know, common when somebody comes in chat to ask. It's like, hey, how's it going? How are you doing? Yeah. Yeah, just trying to be polite and such. Ooh, that was a nice one. Okay. Okay. Let's get rid of those Goombas and Piranha Plants. Ooh. And let's get rid of the shell. Awesome. Yeah, so that's kind of what we want to be doing. We want to be... There we go. Like my posters? Oh, thank you. Yes, they were there by David Willis of, well, they're from his short packed comic or whatever with Transformers. So it's like, specifically from Beast Wars, so it's like Dinobot saying honor and Megatron saying yes. In the style of, like, I believe it was of, like, Obama posters from back in the day. Do I not have... Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, recalibrating. Yeah. Because it was... I don't know if it's still a thing that happens, because I don't really follow Transformers, like, fandom outside of, you know, stuff I occasionally hear and such, but where every year they do add, like, certain characters to the Transformers Hall of Fame or something, with some of them, like, being decided just, like, every year, like, the company itself decides some that they want to add, and then some get voted on. So then David Willis had made those posters as a way of, like, hey, vote for, you know, this basically for Beast, because you want more Beast Wars characters added, since Beast Wars often gets kind of neglected within the Transformers fandom. What am I doing? Okay, here's what I'm doing. Okay, now we're okay-ish. We're not great, but we're okay-ish. Like Transformers, yeah. I'm definitely a... Yeah, Beast Wars is actually one or Beasties as it was called here in Canada, because you can't have war in a name of a kid's cartoon. But that was definitely my main exposure to Transformers as a kid, because I watched that quite a bit. I didn't watch, like, the original cartoon or anything. I've seen, you know, some of the live-action movies, I think the first 4, which, you know, are of dubious quality, but, you know, it is what it is. Sure does, yeah, get neglected, yeah. Brain. Ah, crap. What did I just do there? I had a whole plan, and then my brain was not processing. Where is the Yoshi? That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I got rid of the Yoshi. That's, I don't know. Okay, we're fine though, we're fine. It's called well, yeah, it was Beast Wars pretty much everywhere except except in Canada. In Canada it was called Beasties because we have different, I guess, rules and such. But, you know, I think nowadays, like when they do, like, you know, the throwback merchandise or whatever, I think it is now called Beast Wars, because I think the rules have changed, so, like, now that's okay. It was just back then. Okay, that got really full really quickly. Okay. No, other way, other way, other way. Nope. That was not it. Well, let's continue. That just means we reset our score. We can still keep going. Our goal for today isn't maxing out the score. It's something I want to do eventually, but the goal for now is just seeing how far I can make it. Trying to beat every... Well, actually, no, let's leave that. There we go. Beat every stage. Oh, there's blue line. Just line everything up. Ooh, awesome. I'm getting rid of the shell now. Because once we get rid of the shell, it's easy street. Because the shell doesn't... There's just the one shell, and the only way to get rid of it is with the Yoshi cookie. But... you know, it's very difficult to line things up properly. Get the Yoshi cookie. Okay, now I got this. Still takes a while, so it still took a while even after we got rid of the shell. Sometimes it just goes really quickly after we get the shell. Okay. down and stuff pretty quickly. Now it's just a matter of how far has everyone else made it in this game? If, you know, you've... I mean, technically you can start on any round, so you could just start on the last round if you wanted, but... So I'm not really sure what I'm asking then. Let's see, what do I want to do here? There we go. See, that's the tricky thing. Being able to actually... Oof. That's the other tricky thing. Okay, there we go. Not accidentally using the Yoshi cookie on something when you don't want to be. Also enjoyed Reboot. Oh, yeah, I definitely... I think most Canadian kids of a certain age group, which is my age group, watched it because Reboot was made in Canada, so like that's a source of national pride. Okay. Yeah, Reboot was definitely something I was a big fan of growing up. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm gonna lose here. I don't know what happened. My brain just lost track of what I was doing. Made a TV there. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, let's try it again without the whole brain stopping to work. I think what happened is because, so when I'm not pressing anything, I move the D-pad, you know, I'm moving the D-pad. When I'm holding A and moving the D-pad, I'm like moving stacks or whatever. And I think what happens is sometimes I'm pressing the A button when I don't mean to, or not pressing it when I should be, and then I just kind of mess up, and that's what throws me off. Okay. Never got the seasons on DVD, though. That sucks. I actually I have no idea if we did or not. I only ever watched it on TV. So I don't actually know what kind of... I'm sure it got some kind of home video release here, but I don't know for certain. Do we have 3 of anything? We got rid of the Yoshi cookie. That's unfortunate. Okay, there's the Yoshi cookie, but we're gonna get rid of just the Goomba. And there's a Yoshi cookie, but again, it's gonna get rid of the Goomba. There was a Yoshi cookie up top that I got rid of by accident. Oh no. Stuff is... building up. Okay. Okay. That's what I was trying to do, that one. Okay. Also, I apologize if you're speaking in chat and I'm not responding. Just... stuff is really getting built up here and I need to get this down to reasonable levels. I'm probably gonna get game over though. There's just too much stuff to deal with. My brain cannot handle. This much junk. Yeah. Oof. If you haven't watched the Netflix series, keep it that way and avoid. Yeah, I've heard bad things about it. And we have a bot that I need to get rid of. There we go. A distraction. Yeah, no. If I'm not looking at chat, even if you're like, you know, tagging me, I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna see it. Because, like, I notice when the chat is moving, like, if out of the corner of my eye, I'll notice movement, but, like, color won't, you know, color or, like, highlighting or anything won't actually affect my brain and what it's noticing. My brain is very focused. It's like a cat brain. It focuses, as far as movement, it focuses on movement, not color. Like, I can see color just fine. My brain just doesn't focus on it. Like... This was actually a thing, like, back when I would play, like, Halo with friends and such. I could, like, you know, if I was against a friend who was, like, wearing, like, bright pink armor, if they were standing still, I would run right past them and not even notice. Meanwhile, somebody's off on the other far side of, like, you know, the level from me, just like a, you know, basically a dot on the other side of the screen, and, you know, with, like, armor that, like, you know, blends in with the background, and it's just like, they're moving, I see them. Ah, yeah. Just the way my brain works. Okay. Awesome, Yoshi cookie. And that's the end of that one. Yeah, it's all about getting the Yoshi cookie oof when you have a situation where you can get rid of the shell. And then once... Wait, worry about... Let's see, worry about bloopers here. Okay, Goombas. Mushrooms, bloopers. Thank you, thank you. Goombas. Because we need 3 here. There we go. There we go, connect, and then get rid of those. Oh, awesome. Getting rid of the shell nice and early. Now it's just a matter of getting rid of whatever we can until we get the stuff to get rid of. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Mushrooms. Bloopers. Goombas. Wow, where did the Goomba go? There we go, that's what I wanted. Booze. Nice. Mushrooms. Awesome, okay, we're down to just a few things. Get rid of those bloopers. Get rid of the Goombas. Okay. Mushrooms. Bloopers and Goombas. Get rid. Oh, nice. Here we go. End of the stage already. That was a nice quick one. Quick and easy. Bloopers. Prawn plants. Ooh, and booze. Got booze as well. That was unintentional, but I'll take it. Booze. Bloopers. Okay, there we go. Get stuff down to a more reasonable level. We'll get rid of the booze here. And then, well, the bloopers got rid of themselves. Bloopers. Then booze and Goombas. Okay, down to just 2 things. So bloopers are all we can get rid of here. Bloopers, that and that. Yeah, there's nothing I could do with that one. We're not getting the setup I need. Well, oh no, it's going fast, it's going fast. Brain can't keep up, we need to, okay. Okay, we're okay now. Okay, there we go. Whew, now it's just a matter of getting rid of, there we go. Got it. Mushrooms. Booze, I think. Goombas. Booze. Piranha plants. Where's my piranha plant? There we go. Booze. I don't even know what I did there, but we'll take it. My birthday was good. Thank you for asking. We had some technical difficulties on stream that day. Completely not on my end. It was on Twitch's end. Twitch was having, which caused stream to have to be restarted a couple of times and have like a 2-hour break in the center or something. It was only like 2 hours. But overall, it was good. That aside. Ooh, there we go. No. Brain, no. Crap, we're about to die. Yeah. Yeah. Twitch just has issues sometimes. It's the unfortunate thing with, you know, anything computer related. Sometimes there's glitches and such. Just gotta accept that, and you know, it's annoying when it happens, but just gotta move on. Okay. There we go. Got down to a bit more reasonable level. Awesome. Got ourselves a Yoshi. Oh, awesome. I like how pretty much every time I get a game over, I then go back in and get, like, decent the next time. Oof, oof. Plants. Oh. Okay. That was nice. Can we get Yoshi Cookie coming in from the right? No. Okay, that's fine. Let's just... From the left, or from the right now, though. Awesome. Now it's just a matter of finishing everything off, which we can do right here, nice and simply. Awesome. Booze. bloopers. Boos. Bloopers. I could throw some Goombas as well. There were some more Goombas and some more bloopers. Okay. What do we want here? There we go. Wait for that. Okay. Yeah, nothing I can... Need a Yoshi cookie coming in from the top right now. Now from the side. Top again. Ah, crap. Okay. And we got rid of that Yoshi anyway, but... Okay, there we go. Now we got one we can use. Awesome. Okay, now we just need to get... rid of this. There we go. There we go. Got it. Whew. Oh, round 14. Okay. Goombas. Ooh, that was actually the wrong move. Could have rid of all 3 mushrooms had I played that better. Get rid of these shrooms. Bloopers. Power plants. Mostly getting garbage here. Not getting great stuff. Not a great time for Yoshi cookie. Just gets wasted. Yoshi cookie from the top. Oof. No, fine. Worked out anyway. Okay. Okay. Get rid of those. Ooh, nice. Okay, what do we got? Got a boo there. Everything else different? Okay. Go. Get rid of most of that. Get rid of that. Okay, that works. No, Yoshi, why are you not coming from the top? Now wait, next one is going to come from the top, and it's going to be when we need it from the side. 'Cause that's just the way it goes sometimes. Okay. Okay. Saw one coming from the top, and then it stopped. Oh, crap. Brain. Brain. Okay. Now we need one from the top. Well, now. Okay, crap. Brain... No. Brain stopped. Brain.exe has failed. Okay. Yeah, there's a certain point in this where my brain is just like, nope, let's not. And say we didn't. Let's see now. We need a 3x3. It's impossible with that. Okay, we're gonna need something that's 3. Okay. Oh, we don't have 3 of anything right now. Now we need 4 of something. There we go. Get rid of those. What? That was a waste of a Yoshi cookie. Okay. Almost had it. Almost, but not quite. Well, is my stream still up? Going to refresh. Tells me there was a network error. Okay, no, the stream's still up. Everything is fine. Okay. Let's give it another go. Okay. Never went offline for me. Yeah, no. See, I always have the stream running in the background, and it had an error that it can either mean the stream went offline, like, you know, which would be bad, or it just means the stream where I have it running in the background, like, basically could go offline for me as a streamer or me as a viewer, and it was just me as a viewer. But yeah, ah crap! I could have gotten rid of the shell there, and my brain decided not to work. Yeah. Ah, no, Yoshi cookie up there, it's a lost one. I hate when I lose a Yoshi cookie. Okay, let's get rid of these mushrooms, and then everything, I guess. Get rid of the booze after the bloopers. Get rid of that. Ooh, that's another lost Yoshi cookie. Ooh, that one's not. I just needed to... If I can... No, I need... this isn't gonna work. We're just gonna get game over if I don't do something quick. So don't worry about getting rid of the shell right now. Right now, just worry with survival. It's a shame I used all of my Yoshi cookies there. Ah, crap. Ah, no, I don't have enough booze. Panic, panic. Panic. The panic was real. The round 14 stage 2 is apparently my kryptonite. Okay. Okay, got a decent start. But we've been getting a decent start on this one. It's just, you know, maintaining that. Oh, Yoshi cookie. Awesome. We got this now. Okay. What do we have? 3 of? Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Yeah, now it's just a matter of being able to get rid of everything else, which all depends on what we get when. Okay, this one is deciding to be a bit longer, even after... Okay. There we go. There we go. Stage 3. Okay, let's get rid of bloopers. Ooh, and mushrooms. Double feature. Goombas, mushrooms, booze, Goombas, more Goombas. Gotcha. Let's just get everything here. Let's wait for those to come in and then get rid of all 3 Goombas. The bloopers. Okay, let's wait for them all to come in, get rid of all 3. What are we getting next? Oh, we actually got... So I got rid of a Yoshi cookie there. Do we have 3 of anything? No, we need... There we go, there we go. Goombas, mushrooms, and protoplants. Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. That's the round, or stage. We're still on the same round, it's just the next stage. Prop plants. Okay, mushrooms. Booze. Yeah, those things. Okay. There we go, down to a shell and a Koopa. Get rid of those bloopers. We have 3. Awesome. Once again, down to a shell. Okay, no, that's just regular survival for the moment. Brain. Booze. No, we don't have enough booze. We have... Okay. Prop plants. Mushrooms. Bloopers. Mushrooms. Goombas. Booze. Prop plants. Booze. Ah, crap. I don't know. I don't know, my brain, no. There's too much stuff, I can't... Honestly, how I was taking this, probably could have gotten something, but my brain was just like, nope. Okay. Got that. There we go. Do we have 3 of anything? We do not. Now we do. Okay. Can we get... Yeah. Ooh, another Yoshi cookie. Okay, Okay. We don't have 3 of anything here. There we go, now we do. Goombas. Bloopers. Okay. Nope. Could not do that. Let's try again. Try to understand. I'm not very good at this. But we take it one step at a time. Go. There we go now. Down to a 2x2. Gonna turn into a 3x3, which is yeah, I just realized. Okay. Nice. Okay, we got this down to a reasonable amount again. starting to get out of hand again. I don't have enough Goombas. Ah, booze. I need more booze. I need more... What? No. That was not it. Let me just also check something. Oh, one second. I actually quickly need to mark something down in my notebook. Let's actually write it down such that I'll be able to read it later. There we go. No point in writing stuff down if you're not able to read it. Unless that's the point. I don't know why that'd be the point, but maybe for some people it is. Okay. There we go. No, we're gonna have a mushroom from the top, so we're gonna get rid of both of them. Okay, what do we have coming in? Piranha plant we can get rid of. Mushroom we can get rid of. Double mushroom from the top. Okay. So, would anyone do anything interesting on the weekend? Anything fun? Okay. There we go. Got this. Stage clear. Stage 5 now. Ooh. Okay, we can get these boos here. Okay. Wait, what do we have? We need... Okay. Got that. Got that. Yeah, I don't know why I was moving a shell. I knew that wasn't gonna work. Get rid of those. Yeah. And we got... Keep getting rid of the Yoshi cookies. Okay, Eric. Try to stay calm. Okay. This is going to be a game over point. I might be able to last a bit longer, but at this point it's pretty much inevitable. Yep, there it went. Time are we at? Okay, we've been streaming for 2 hours. Which is kind of what I try to do the minimum for these Sub Request Sunday streams. But, you know, we're mostly just losing at this point, and chat isn't super active, so I think this is a good time to call it. I think we do have enough people for a raid, though, so we're going to go see who is live, who we want to go and raid, and all that. Let us see. So, we could raid someone playing The Sims 4, or Rust, or Super Metroid, or Stardew Valley. Or Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I think it's going to be one of those people, so let me know in chat if you have a preference for any of those games I just mentioned. Otherwise, I'll decide myself who we're going to go and raid, and yeah. I'll be back tomorrow, 3 p.m. with Animal Crossing, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Animal Crossing followed by Super Mario Bros. 35. All the weekday streams are 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tuesday will just be Animal Crossing. Wednesday will be Animal Crossing, then Star Wars Rogue Squadron, hopefully beating it. Thursday, Animal Crossing followed by Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I think going to be mostly focusing actually on Classic mode, but maybe a bit of World of Light near the end. Friday, Animal Crossing followed by Lego The Hobbit, making more progress in there. Next Saturday, part 2 of the Star Wars RPG, Season 2 finale, at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time with Animal Crossing afterwards. And next Sunday, Animal Crossing in the morning, 9 a.m. And another Sub Request Sunday at 4 p.m., which is currently looking like Legend of Zelda The Minish Cap, which should be fun. So, yeah. Nobody seems to have a preference for who we raid, so I think we're gonna go and raid we're gonna go raid the Astropath, playing Super Metroid Dash Randomizer. We usually get a host from him right at the start of stream. He's a pretty cool guy, fellow Canadian. variety streamer. So we're going to go there, assuming we have the people for a raid. If you want to join me in the raid, you can copy and paste that raid message. And thanks everyone for coming out. Those who chatted, those who just lurked, those who hosted or auto-hosted, and all wonderful people, thank you for hanging out. It's been a blast, and I will see you all later. Bye.